Back in March, when the world became a solitary confinement prison of 8 billion cells, I was trying to be optimistic. I was thinking this could be a new renaissance. And I was imagining new art, new music, new relationships, even if they have to be online, right? And maybe some new computer games. Maybe we'll see computers finally beat humans in three-dimensional Go, right? Computers have already overtaken humans in, first chess, and then it was backgammon, and then the two-dimensional Go, but three-dimensional Go not yet, right? And also there's a chess variant called Arima, which computers are just barely over humans, right? And what else? Maybe we would have some advanced algorithms for contact tracing. I was imagining this huge renaissance of new ideas, right? Maybe in a couple years, depending on how long this lockdown goes, we could have almost as much technology as what we've had since the beginning of the technological age, right? We would probably be sending humans to Mars by the end of the Renaissance, although that might be trickier because there's a lot of training involved and it's a lot of face-to-face, right? And also, I think part of the reason we haven't sent humans to Mars yet is practically the same reasons that humans didn't go to their jobs on Earth back in March, right? It's just too much risk for too little extra benefit when you can work remotely, right? Just like we can work remotely on Mars, right? But I was imagining this huge renaissance. But a couple days into the lockdown, and I went to the grocery store, and people were fighting over toilet paper. And then you got some people who, they normally would keep good distance from other people just for privacy issues, but all of a sudden, because you got all these figures telling people that they need to stay 6 feet apart, these people who normally would give people 3-4 feet of privacy, all of a sudden they need to shake your hand, they want to hug you, and some people just, they feel like they're giving you a favor. Oh, they want something in return, right? I see that a lot here in the American culture, right? Sometimes at a workplace, right? I have some allergies, and I often have to tell people if they need to use some sort of chemicals that maybe they could use it after I leave the office, you know, especially during the COVID era where everybody's cleaning like crazy, right? Either that, or I can offer to bring things that are suitable with me. And it's not inconveniencing these people. They're going to be in the office off hours anyhow, or I'm bringing this in at my expense, you know, and it works just as well. But these people get the sense that I'm giving you a benefit, you have to give me something in return, right? Some people just have this reflex of this tick-for-tack kind of mentality, if you will, right? I think that's part of the reason why the U.S. has such a bad track record with COVID-19. Anyways, so I go to the store and people are fighting over toilet paper, they're fighting over canned food, they're fighting over beer of all things. And the beer aisle was a mess because people were grabbing every brand of beer left and right except Corona beer, because it gives you the coronavirus, right? And that was the extent of our renaissance. I mean, it was good entertainment for me. It probably helped me create renaissance, but my heart really sank. And the other reason my heart really sank is that when I was sharing my story with I was out of work for a couple months, and then I started teaching over Zoom again. And when I started talking to my coworkers about how our time off was, and I'm one of the few people in our team that is still single, but I'm very happily single. I sometimes say I'm solosexual, and people do not accept that. What became the final straw was when I was celebrating my 10th wedding anniversary, which was June. When I told people about that, I got all sorts of funny remarks, and that was the last straw. I was working remotely anyhow, so I packed everything into my car and I drove to the Rocky Mountains. I'm back in Seattle for this week because I have another meeting later this week. But until we have to work in person, I don't want to have anything to do with the people here. Over in the Rockies, when I tell people my story, I get major acceptance. We have a very big live and let live kind of culture over there, and people were very curious to find out. What was really sad was one day I went out to the lake, and I saw 5 swans on some kind of date, right? Except that one of the swans was a solosexual, and you would never see humans do that, right? The day I see humans accept each other, even though some of them might be have a different sexual preference, including being solosexual, I will feel good. It will be completely equal again. I can't even go to a high school or college reunion for the same problem, right? Just lots of dirty stares. Anyways, I guess it remains to be seen what this generation will be remembered for. I hope we get remembered for something better than just Corona beer. Thanks for watching.